Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Welcome if you are new. Today I am going to be doing a paycheck breakdown of paycheck number 2. Well, technically this is going to be a pre-paycheck, planning out what the budget will be for paycheck number 2 because I am filming this several days in advance. I'm on a time crunch, y'all, so I would prefer to have done this closer to payday so that I had some actual numbers here from this last paycheck, but that's not gonna work this time around. Let me actually fold you because there is a bit of a shadow. All right, paycheck number 2. And as you can see, I already started filling this out. I was like, oh, let me turn this camera on. So for paycheck number 2, I am expecting this time around $1,855.20 and a family contribution of $95.50 for a total of $1,950.70. If you're new here, I am Joya, hey, and I live in a multi-generational home with my family. We just moved here at the beginning of the year. And as a new homeowner, I am on a whole new journey with this budgeting process. So, mortgage, I am gonna do the second half of the mortgage. Let me see, I don't want to, which is $982.57. Synchrony, this is a debt, and I'm going to do the second half of that, which is $357.50. Now with Synchrony, I am including my cell phone bill, which is why you guys have not seen that listed as a category in my bills, because my mom and I are going in on this debt together, and she covers the cell phone bill. Instead of me sending her my portion of the cell phone bill, she was like, look, just go ahead and take that out of my dues for the debt. So technically between the both of us, it should be $635 that I put in, and then $635 for her. But again, because I'm not sending her the money for the cell phone bill at the moment, and we're doing it this way, my portion of it is estimated about $715. It's been a little bit lower than that, but I just wanted to kind of explain that a little bit. I do still have a cell phone bill. HOA, which is going to be this $95.50 that my grandfather, he has given me his portion. I did not, like his third or whatever for the year. For the first few months of the year, I was not taking this money out. I was holding on to it, but the longer we went without selling my mom's home, the more I was like, oh, let me go ahead and dip into those funds. So I think there is going to be maybe 2 or 3 more bills that I can cover with the amount that he gave me. Southwest Gas, based off of last month's bill, I am going to budget $20.31. The last month's bill for water was $55.98. My Patreon subscription is $5.40. Car insurance is $95.67. Apple storage is $1.08, and my life insurance is $35.32. All right, so this will be a total of $1,649.33, which I still need to, that's about $100 difference from the first paycheck budget. So bringing this internet bill over to the first paycheck of the month, although it's not due until the second paycheck, was a good move. However, I would like to be this a little bit more even. I'm used to splitting my bills in half. So I think I might bring over the $95.67 for my car insurance. I could do the HOA, but I think I'll do the car insurance instead. No, because the car insurance, this is like an auto pay. And with HOA, I can, HOA is down here. With HOA, I can pay this ahead of time, or I can still do the car insurance over here. It'll just be something that I add to this amount when I take this out and put it over to my high yield account. And then once it comes time to pay it on the 29th, I can just go ahead and transfer it back over. I don't know, is that doing too much, y'all? Let me know your thoughts, what you would do, or if you would even worry about this. Again, I'm used to having everything split into half, but I may not even do that with this whole new budgeting process. All right, so let's go back here. $1649.33 is the total for the bills that I'm expecting to pay. Take $19.50.70. That leaves me with $301.37. All right, gas. I am not going to be budgeting anything for gas this paycheck because I work from home as a medical biller and I am at half a tank, and I don't plan on driving my car for the rest of the month. And I will update you guys on that in the next video. Food. I am going to budget $60.37 to get rid of that change. Household, I am not budgeting anything. I don't need anything for my side of the house. Spending, I'm budgeting $55 and $50 for giving. I still have not really spent anything. I'm low-key kind of doing, I guess, like a no spend, at least for the first paycheck. So I am expecting some rollover. Maybe, we'll see. I mean, we still got several days before my next paycheck. So who knows? I might blow through that money. All right, anyway, the total for this is going to be $165.37. Take $301.37, and that leaves me with $136. Going up to savings, I'm only focusing on emergency and car maintenance. The Roth should still be good to go at $22. If not, then we'll come back and do the actual for that. I'm going to do the remaining $50 for both emergency and car maintenance. So that's a total of $100. Let me be consistent and put on the cents here. Bringing me to a remaining amount of $36. I am going to budget the second half of the $70 for this personal expense. And I'll just plan to put this dollar over to my bank buffer. So that'll bring me to $0 for a zero-based budget. All right, double checking here. Great. Everything is accounted for. So that is what the second paycheck of July is looking like. And yeah, maybe I'll do a community post on the actual numbers for my variables, savings, and I don't know, maybe any other unexpected. Hopefully there won't be any more unexpected expenses from this paycheck that I am currently in. But yeah, that's it for today, you guys. Thank you again for all of your support. Oh, I did want to say, Tracy with Budgeting with Tracy, she did leave me a comment in the last video asking me if my mom was going to consider selling her home, and that is something that we are considering. We are going to give it until the end of the year, and at the top of the year. If it has not sold, then that'll be a route that she is willing to take. So until next time, you guys, continue to take care of yourselves, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right, peace.